Sony announced the Xperia T2 Ultra back at CES in January 2014. It's a mid-range 6-inch phablet designed specifically for Asian and African markets where big screen smartphones are all the rage. The retail box of the Xperia T2 Ultra is quite standard. Inside, there's a headset, an AC adapter, and a USB cable. There's also a set of pamphlets. The Xperia T2 Ultra is without a doubt a big phone, but its profile is extra slim at 7.65 millimeters. There's a solid 3000 milliamp battery inside, which unfortunately is not removable. The Xperia T2 Ultra has a large 6-inch triluminous screen, but it only has 720p resolution, so it's not as sharp as we would have liked. It utilizes Sony's proprietary Mobile Bravia engine version 2, which delivers even better contrast and sharpness enhancements in photos and videos. Above the display, there is a 1 megapixel camera with BSI sensor, and a set of stereo speakers joins them on the front. The side bezels are also pleasantly slim. On the back, there's a 13 megapixel camera with the latest Exmor RS sensor alongside an LED flash, which can shoot both HDR photos and videos. There's a dedicated shutter key on the right, which is a sort of rarity these days. The right also houses a volume rocker, power lock button, 3.5mm audio jack, and the covered SIM card slot, while the left houses the other slot and an uncovered micro USB port. Inside, the Xperia T2 Ultra is powered by a quad-core 1.4 GHz Qualcomm Snapdragon 400 chipset and 1 GB of RAM. The back of the phone is made out of plastic, which unfortunately gets smudged by fingerprints quite easily and doesn't seem fitting to the phone's otherwise high-quality build. The Sony Xperia T2 runs the company's Xperia UI on top of Android 4.3 Jelly Bean. Sony's second phablet offering comes running Jelly Bean with the promise of an updated build to KitKat in the near future. The lock screen features the ability to add widgets, which was introduced in Jelly Bean. Oddly, the home screen past it only holds the usual row of 5 icons per row rather than 6, like we saw on the Xperia Z Ultra. The app launcher is also only 4x6, which seems a waste as Sony could have fit more on a 6-inch display. The notification area features a single row of quick toggles at the top, which can't be customized or expanded like on other Xperia devices. Another odd design choice considering the ample screen size. Sony has slightly improved the app drawer compared to vanilla Jelly Bean. At first sight, it's the same as every other Android browser, but a swipe from the left reveals some sorting options and app shortcuts. From there, you can also search for apps or access the Sony Select Store and Google Play. One app Sony has included to take advantage of the large screen is the Sketch app. While it's not as good as Samsung's Sketch app for their Note devices, it still has plenty of features which should work even better if you get a stylus. The Album app, which replaced the default Google Gallery, is here, showing photos in full resolution and offering a nice design with lots of eye candy and cool effects. The video player has been replaced by Sony's proprietary Movies app, which downloads info online and matches it to your movies and video clips. Lastly, the Walkman app lets you try Sony's Music Unlimited streaming service, as well as a cool view of all your music. You can sort artists, songs, playlists, and albums, as well as access numerous audio enhancement features.